This is Bill from Mettalworx, and I'm here with Obscure Illusions from New Brunswick. Your very last show today. Share some, maybe your best memories of being in the band for each of you, and we'll pass it along so that it'll give you guys a little bit of, something to think about. But if you had to kind of just, like if somebody said, oh, well, what was being in the band like?
It's a rush. I mean, it's just, just have the chance to perform your stuff in front of people. That's just great. It's such, such an honor just to have people listen to your stuff, appreciate it every, what you work hard on, and, it's just great. Yeah.
I mean, this album that we just did is 15 years in the making. It's like a bucket list childhood dream that we crossed, me and Alan. Even though he's not enjoy it today, at least he did the album, and I'm sure he's watching from somewhere.
For me, it was probably when we started playing our actual stuff instead of because we started playing a bunch of covers because that's how we needed to start in the local place, and then playing our stuff a bit more, and then people being like, I like that one, or being able to spot which ones they would actually like. So that was some of the best moments. Yeah.
Well, my memories for playing with the band for me is a little bit shorter because I became the fill-in guy for the last two shows. But my memories of these guys, I mean, as a fan, it's been a long time. We've been running in the same circles of music, and always been enjoying their music. Every time they played, we played the same place. Was always having a blast and everything. So I'm just happy to be today with those guys, and still share the same bond with music and just rocking out the stage. It's pretty great.
All right. Well, since you mentioned the album, we will at least kind of plug it. What's the title of it, or is it just Obscure Illusions?
It's just Obscure Illusions. We don't have any name. Sometimes band use a certain song to but it's we just go by the name for now, and we'll see.
Black Sabbath. Yeah.
Maybe who knows? If in the future, we'll see. Yeah.
All right. So obviously, because this is the last show, at least for the time being, is because of the untimely passing of Alan. Yeah. Now I don't even know if I personally met him. I mean, I remember him, and I had him as a friend on Facebook because I'd met you guys originally when, when you played the battle here 3 years ago, was it? Yes. So, and I liked your performance. I remember liking what you guys played and that. And I didn't know him, but I just knew he was young, and I'm just like, what?
Yep.
So, I mean, we won't get into cause or anything like that, but just knowing him, having him be a bandmate, a friend, what are your best memories of him personally?
Well, obviously all the shows I played with him, he always supported, everyone's what we did and everything, and he was open to new, he always had these great ideas, and he was encouraging people with their ideas too, and he was really a motivating person to be around. And they're guys, it's still an honor to play with you guys too, but certainly Alain is missed, and he motivated me to push harder, and sometimes we're gonna get our stuff out at one point, and here we are. We have the album now, and forever his stuff people will be able to enjoy it. Yeah.
For me, I cherish those times writing those songs with him. Most of the songs, Alain came up with a riff, and we go from there, and we build the songs. Sometimes just even jamming, songs were written, And on a side note, you don't know that, but Alain related a bit to you, even though he never met you, because Alain worked night shift at a grocery store, and man, if Bill can manage to band and work, I can too. Yeah.
I remember Alan mostly just for being selfless. Like the guy would like give the shirt off his back to you if he could. And like you said, like he worked night shifts and he would come to practice before going to work because that's the only time he had. And then he would just, yeah. And then like when
Work, don't sleep, go on the road. Yeah.
and then when we would have like, you know, we would take a hotel room or whatever, like, oh, there's the couch. Well, I'll take the couch. He'll be the first to do it. Or like, oh, I'll drive the 2-hour drive, like, because I'm awake at night. Like, I'm sure it took a toll on him too. But it's just, but yeah, like, I just remember him being so positive and like selfless all the time.
Like for me again, as a fan and as a friend, like I always have some good memories. Like we've been running into the same circles for what, 10, 15 years maybe, for a long time anyways. And like every show we played, like we always watch each other's back. Like when if he had some technical difficulties on the stage, like a pedal wasn't working or anything, I was the first running to try to fix his shit and try to, just plug it in just so that I can continue playing. And it was the same thing for him. I remember I was playing at one show and my guitar just got unplugged. It's all kinds of stuff that doesn't happen on practice, just on the stage, you know. And he was always the first, like, to come here. And there he goes. He just tries to fix my stuff, and always had immense respect, like, for his guitar playing, and also as a friend, you know. He was a really good dude, man. Yeah.
All right. So, was there anything else you guys wanted to just mention, or else we'll just? Well, you got the CD, last show tonight, at least for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right now it's our last show that we had planned, and we had already planned it to be the last show even before Ala's passing because Julia's got a daughter on the way. So like that was going to be the plan, is like we play this one and then we'll take like a couple months, but we still have like the steam from the album, and like we still want to try to get a show out there, but it's getting everyone like the schedule to work out. But yeah, I don't think we're done. Like for now, I don't think we're over, but
Hiatus for a little bit.
that's the thing. Like I think we're gonna try in the future.
If he has time to continue, we don't mind.
Okay, so we'll be definitely posting footage from their performance tonight, and so I personally hope you guys do continue. I can only imagine it's tough. It'll be a weird adjustment playing without them, but I mean, I hate to say life goes on, but it does.
Show must go on.
Yeah, it does, and so I definitely hope you guys do continue and maybe pick it up, and you know, I mean, even if it's a couple years down the road, you know, just kind of, because you're gonna miss it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're definitely gonna miss it. So it's, you know, where you already got something, because it's hard to build up a name.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys do have a name that people know, like from even just playing here a couple times.
Yeah.
It's as if going on a tour, because that's what makes a festival like this great. It's like you bring a whole bunch of people into one spot, you can connect with. Yeah.
And for now, I mean, people can enjoy, you know, this album and all the time we put on it and what Alain did. And for now, you know, it's great to focus on that for now. And, you know, the future never say never, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, we're pretty proud of that. And, yeah, we'll see it down the road.
All right, so Obscure Illusions, Mettalworx, Maritime Metal Fest.
What does it make? Forever, my soul. Never keep my mouth from so decay. I've got to reach the bottom of the journey. I never let myself so far astray. We are not shades of blue. Put your fingers all you want. I know somehow the reasons is. With a mind in shades of blue. I know somehow